days, why do fewer players seem to be blocking out when rebounding?
Well, there's less and less opportunity.
Good morning, everybody.
To get the type of rebounds, Kevin, that we've seen typically through the years that are in the paint. How many times are these guys shooting field goal attempts from so far out that the ricochet off the rim is allowing these rebounds to get to what we call the moon,
right
around the free throw line and that dotted line from the free throw line. So guards and wings swooping in to pick up non-traditional boxed out rebound.
Team rebound.
Team rebounding is a huge aspect of any good team. Offensive rebounding has gone away.
Count that one.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Over Beverly. Gets himself open and drills it.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Outside Leonard. Leonard on the wing. A three. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Off target with the open look.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Back to Morris. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Up top, Embiid. Over George. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Simmons. Misses from short range. Here's Leonard. Another shot. Out to Morris. Pass to Beverly. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard.
Why?
And that one, good. Leonard's got 5.
It's like he's got a couple of suction cups at the end of those long arms. Those huge hands from Kawhi, helpful on the glass.
Now here's Embiid.
All right.
Yep, it counts. 6 points for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Leonard, that's for 2. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Embiid. And that one goes long.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid?
Good pass.
A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall. All the skill in the world and a personality made for stardom.
Here's Embiid. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Embiid, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Leonard from deep, 3-point land. Over in the corner, Beverly. Outside Leonard. Tries again. It's hauled in by Harris.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now, here's Horford. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the paint. There's Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staff and teammates appreciate.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Pass to Korkmaz. And he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Williams attacking. Here's Harrell. Good. And a nice assist for Williams.
Harrell trying to improve that mid-range. Lots of teams decide to back up off of him. Knocks that one down.
Pass to Embiid. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Hits the jump hook. Embiid got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the 76ers.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
6 feet out. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Why?
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As
It's
long
so
as he's healthy,
stupid, man.
He's an all-league
Get
performer.
back.
Still 7 foot.
Eight basket, everybody's just jogging fucking back.
He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Here's Harrell. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to
Woo!
Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all
What are
for
you
it.
supposed
Thank
to-
you so
like,
much.
I don't
And boy,
understand.
is he in good company.
3 guys all over him.
Yeah,
Barely
these
have a guy
defenders just
touch me in
look
the
a
paint. I
bit
can't make shit.
overmatched, especially inside.
Back to Shamet. In the corner, it's Patterson. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harrell. No
See what I
good.
mean? Like, what the
Good D
fuck,
by
man?
Embiid. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 1. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Back to Embiid. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4. Brett,
2 guys jumped at him.
You played
Green lights it. I bet.
Who was the biggest intimidator?
Well, I think about intimidating players, and the first word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a bona fide star player,
Superstar,
but
right.
you know
I
the
try to
role
do
that
it.
he had for
Yes,
the
I
teams
do.
that he played with, and Anthony Mason.
What are you guys doing?
was
Play
a player
defense.
you
Hello?
did not want to be playing against. During my era, most of the years that I
Yeah,
had
just
some successes
playing
and
defense.
minutes on the floor, it was certainly Kevin Garnett. The way that KG approached every game, and you spent many seasons watching him very closely. From year 1 to year 18 or 19, KG came at you every game, every night with the same kind of zest and excitement to compete.
Well put.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Pass to Zubac. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Philadelphia leading by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Simmons. Horford trying to free himself up. No good from Simmons. And a deep three from George. The long distance 3 is buried. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this one. He misses the free throw.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve. 2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Don't want to rush it, but you don't want to take too much time here.
Tipped away. Down low. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Milton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Pass to Beverly. Right wing. Wide open look here for Zubac. To the right side. The 3 from George. Tries yet again. Can't get the layup.
How about the timing? He
Wish I could
shows
make
there to
contested
challenge
fucking
that
layups.
shot.
Not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Right side, George. Takes it out to Leonard. Over to the left wing. In the corner, it's Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And it's Harris. The drive.
Back.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid.
3 guys on him again, and he green lights it.
Embiid.
It's amazing.
Got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On-ball defense, like
Pass
a little
to Morris.
puss.
Over Horford. That misses off the backboard. And Simmons has got the ball
can't
here
make a
for the
contested shot.
76ers. haven't given up any points here in the second
Okay.
half. And stolen by Richardson. And Simmons slams it in.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And it's Zubac atop the key. Pass to George. And the Clippers miss again.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
The jump hook. That shot off.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him
Green.
every time he's down there.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Philadelphia leading by 5.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was
computer
how
AI
Kawhi
plays
was
great. My
out
computer AI
recruiting
plays
other
like shit.
stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
He lobs it up. Philadelphia with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Shoots the 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Here's the Clippers. It's a 5-point game.
Every time I try to back him down, he fucking
Clock
picks up
keeps
his
going.
dribble.
3 minutes into the second
So
half
dumb.
now. In the corner, George with it. And stolen by Richardson. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Back to Zubac. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Stolen by Beverly. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Consistent in finding ways at coming up with steals. Patrick Beverly in the shorts of the opposition.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
High post, Embiid. He's got 26.
Dude, what was that?
The jump hook.
Like, why didn't it go
And it's in
flying
off
like
the
that?
backboard. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. With the fadeaway.
Oh,
It's good. And the 76ers lead
fading
by
away with
7.
2 guys in his face with everybody.
Beautiful in the
Green lighting
mid-range
it.
there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Pass to Shamet.
Yeah.
And it's Philadelphia with the
I don't-
rebound. Outside Harris. And so it's Philadelphia bringing the quarter to a close. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The 76ers leading by 7. On the wing, Harris. Shoots a fader. That shot missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Williams with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up. Williams in the post.
You can tell that Horford
foul.
really helps
How many
in
times have we
altering
gone
the
on the line
shot by
today?
sliding over. His presence alone adjusting that one.
And it's Harris scoring on a gorgeous play. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Here's Patterson. And that one hits back iron. Pass to Harris. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And stolen by Williams. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's Shamet. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
The 76ers leading by 7. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. For 3, Harris. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Back to Patterson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he's good on the free
he
ball.
faded. I don't know why he faded, but
Pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Harris inside. Second chance shot. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Shamet.
fuck.
Here's the break. Up the floor. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Wow, what the hell?
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
Harris inside.
Fucking send everybody at him. I can't grab a rebound if he misses. So it's like, cool.
Fades away. That shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Pass to Harrell. Al Horford with the rebound. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the 76ers.
Yeah.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And the 76ers making a change here. 1:39 left in the game. Pass to Zubac. Embiid with the
Passing it
steal.
to the right fucking dude, either. It's bullshit. Really, it's wide open.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent, the league's been trying to clean up some of the physicality that we see, some of the jawing, but there are some players that do a great job of nonetheless getting under an opponent's skin.
I don't think, Kevin, over the past couple of years, we would deem the NBA as being more physical than at any other time. Would we say
How does he?
that?
Oh God, how does he do
We would
that?
never say that.
Wish I
But
knew how to
there
do
are
that
still
too.
irritants in the game, and the reason
Back
why
someone up and
those guys
fucking
do that is
makes him
because
pick my dribble
that's
off.
their competitive advantage, and that's the way the league is always going to operate. There are going to be guys out there who are going to use either their intellect to get inside your head or do things on a physical level that are going to cause you to think about what it is you're doing on the floor. And when you find those guys, they're really interesting players to watch. You're
But
not
my
gonna
pass last time
replicate
hit the
their shooting
backboard,
form, Kevin.
his didn't
In
run alley-oop
terms of
like that.
Sometimes their approach, there are things that you might be able to learn from a Draymond Green or a Marcus Smart.
There's no doubt.
And these are the types of games where one team
Check and make
clearly
contested
has
layups.
the
I would
edge.
fucking
Tonight,
wouldn't
it will
lose.
be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Swish.
Making
One guy on
every
me for a
effort to
fucking
put this game
layup.
on
Brick.
ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Simmons with it. George picks him up. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they pick up 2.
Paul George showing his offensive confidence right there, just letting that one go as soon as it touches his hands.
And Simmons slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
See, hot.
Pass
It's
to
the
Beverly.
computer. It's so dumb.
From deep.
Let's ask.
The shot. No good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he
play
can
on
make it,
both
but
defense.
that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
So
the
it's
computer do all
Philadelphia
the work
winning
and
this one
think that I'm
easily.
good.
A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
Don't
by the
forget to
time
like,
the eighth.
subscribe, comment, dislike, unsubscribe.